Hi, my name is Katerina Vazquez, and this is my Portfolio 5 presentation. So this month, I really felt like I got my groove back. And I could really write that 100 times because that's exactly the way that I feel. So I started off this month applying or basically shopping around for different master's programs. Tried UF, they did not accept my bachelor's degree. Tried SCAD in Savannah, they didn't accept my bachelor's degree. I also tried UT, the University of Texas, and they did not take my bachelor's degree until finally I reached out on MCBS's Facebook page and I wrote, hey, does anybody have like a list of schools that they would recommend that take the Full Sail bachelor degree? And I met with Shannon because she replied to that post, and Shannon told me that UCF does. And that conversation actually led to me being the lead for social media for Hall of Fame this year. So I got offered that opportunity. Didn't quite accept it like super quick. Actually, I accepted it very quickly and then realized that I had to speak to Jessica, who is my boss for my internship. And then reached out to Shannon right away and told her, "Hey, I think I like responded too quickly to that. Can you give me about a week to decide for sure?" She was like, "Yes, of course." Thank God. So reached out to UCF and asked them, literally my subject heading was, can I still be a knight? And they said yes. So from there, I started applying online for the master's in communication, got my transcripts in a day. I at this point thought that I was going to apply for the priority, which was January 15th, I believe. So it was basically like that first whole week. This was a turnaround time. I was told that I could get into UCF, and literally that same week I started doing everything because priority deadline was that week. Got my 2 recommendation letters in within the week, applied online and did my resume within the week, but it was still a little shaky. Nobody was returning any of my emails after that first email. So I didn't know if I turned it in or if I wait for the June 1st deadline. Um, Anyways, I still applied online and then they told me that it was a rolling process, so that it was good that I submitted everything regardless. So all I need left now is my purpose statement and my GRE test scores and to take the actual GRE. So these are my 2 recommendation letters. I got it from my previous boss, Deborah, and my current boss, Jessica. I actually had to write my previous boss's letter of recommendation because she was way too busy and couldn't fit the time crunch. It was extremely hard to write about myself and my accomplishments within the company, but she approved it really quickly and sent it in herself. So I was really happy about that. But that was a challenge to get that done in under a night and make sure that she approved it and liked it and everything that was being said and everything. So the next adventure of my month was finally beginning my internship with Sow House, which is a brand consultancy agency. It is a startup, and it's ran by a woman by the name of Jessica Courthouse. I was able to get my very own email, my very own G Suite, and my very own signature line. This is the first time that I've had an official title, and my official title is marketing coordinator. I got to learn a little bit about what lean marketing is. I got to see a couple of the beta testing surveys that Jessica was doing because she has a formula and a course that is in the beta stages right now. And we're kind of just like going through that. We didn't really take off completely this month. We're kind of just, getting acquainted and, really onboarding me onto the business and seeing how everything's going to go. But it was really exciting to be a part of the process, even just the onboarding part. Next month we'll still be onboarding, but I'm really excited what is to come from this internship. I feel like I'm going to learn so much. So something else that I did this month was learn the program Canva. Canva is a website online I did about 4 things this month on it. I did my resume, my professional network assignment on here, and then my signature line for Soul House, and then the little circle that has me on it with my laptop. I also did that on there just for this presentation. I really enjoyed using Canva. It's something else that I can say that I know how to use. It makes designing much easier with the templates that are offered. The colors are really bright and vibrant, and I just feel like it's a huge time saver for me. I know that I'm not the best designer, and I'm really meticulous when it comes to my designs, and I'm so much of a perfectionist that I find that Canva is just very easy to use and creates less of a stress for me when I'm designing an assignment or a big project or something like that. It's a huge time saver. So, since I had already done my resume, I also took a look at my LinkedIn and updated all of that. Put my brand new title on there for Soul House, and I feel like it benefited me extremely because I got reached out to a woman by the name of Nicole, and Nicole is with Women in Digital, the Orlando chapter. They have invited me to happy hour this January 29th, so this upcoming Tuesday night, and I will be going. So I am very excited because this is like a potential networking opportunity um, within Orlando, and I don't know. I'm very excited about this, and it's all because I changed my title to marketing coordinator. Well, at least that's what I'm assuming because that's when I got a ton of people like trying to connect with me and people from the marketing side, and I don't know, it's really interesting how that works, and I'm very happy that I got invited to this. The invitation is open, so basically I don't have to pay for this round. I'm pretty sure they're just going to introduce the chapter, but I did look at their rates and it's very expensive, so if they have more happy hours and they're open, I'm sure that I'd go, but if I'd have to pay $200 a month, I for sure can't do that. But it's really interesting to be a part of. I also had the opportunity this month to be the production manager for my film. It was very interesting. I had never taken on a managerial role of sorts. I've been a coordinator, but never production manager. I love production. I love being on set. I found this almost like a hobby. It was so much fun to me to go location scouting and to get all the forms signed, um, calling all the businesses and interacting with the business owners, and like really seeing like their take on like having a film being shot in their location. Learned about rejection, also learned about persistence, and like going back and setting meetings with people. It was really interesting. We obtained almost every location that we went to and wanted to get, so that was amazing, and I really hope that I made my team proud. Here are some testimonials that I got from my team. uh, and overall, like, I really hope that I can continue being a production manager for maybe Full Sail or other projects coming up, like music videos or stuff like that. I would really like to learn more about this side of myself, in the sense, like, just because, like, I really, really enjoyed doing something like this. So I also took a photo shoot this month, and I hate being on camera. Uh, I have not been in front of a camera professionally in a very long time, probably about a good like year and a half. And that was just because I was at Full Sail and I kind of needed to get a photo done. And yeah, but this was really interesting, really uncomfortable, but then really got like into it and had a lot of fun with it. Um, so yeah, this was like, here are just some of my favorite shots from like the professional side of the photo shoot. And here are a few favorite of my shots from the personal side of the photo shoot. I really wanted to represent my brand, and just like have this kind of feel where it just exudes me, and you know, my personality is put into it. And I feel like Lorianne and I really captured that. I was really fortunate to have like a really good friend on set and a person that gets me comfortable and in my zone. So I feel awesome about that. I love how the pictures came out. I love them so much that I ended up putting them on my social media, which I had not posted in a very, very, very long time. I also want to say about a year and a half. Um, so yeah, I got back on social media and I started interacting with my followers more. I made myself an episode on my Instagram account, which allows me to see my social media from a business point of view and also give out my email in case anybody wants to contact me through there for any professional opportunities. Um, and then on Twitter, everything just looks really professional when it comes to my like background and my little avatar. I don't know, I'm kind of just really loving the vibe that I'm setting forward into the world, and it's me, and it's very much my heart and my soul. So I'm very happy with it, that it's being represented in a very good way. And yeah, that was my month. It was hectic. I learned a lot. I loved it at the same time. The only thing I didn't do was send out my resume to the internships, but I currently already have an internship that I'm super happy about. Um, but either way, I kind of just wanted to do that to put out some feelers, and those deadlines are February 15th. So once I get my resume finalized, I will be sending out those feelers to NBC and Disney and Universal, just to see if, you know, I can get those internships. Overall, I was very happy with my month, and again, I can't wait to be back in Portfolio and see what's next. Thank you so much.